Yeah, that's fine, mate. I'll fly first class. Just stick to players in economy. Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine. All right, thank you, everybody. Thank you. Well. It's a very, very exciting week here at Brentford as we prepare for our second leg game against Barcelona in the Champions League. Now, I can tell you both myself and the players are very keen to test ourselves against the best in their own backyard. Now, do we have any questions? Yeah, Reginald Amaker, local reporter. Now, yous have a Premier League game against Derby County before yous head off to Spain. Is yous favouring the Barcelona game? Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'll be starting a second string 11 versus Derby County, and hopefully they'll be good enough to get the job done. Yeah, is Christian Erting going to be fit for the Barca game? Yeah, look, I mean, it's unlikely. Christian's still about a week or so away from full fitness. And even then, he's not going to be match sharp. So unfortunately, I don't think he'll be taking part. Yeah, now Real Madrid's manager's been spotted watching Fete Art recently. Is she concerned? No, not at all. I mean, I watch Messi's girlfriend all the time. Doesn't mean I can have her. Hi guys, I'm Aussie and welcome to Season 6, Episode 11 of Brentford as we follow in Dean Smith's footsteps, and today it is Derby County in the Premier League, which means nothing really, well it does, because we're at the top of the Premier League, but the big game is the second leg. We go to Barcelona, tied 2-2 after the first leg last episode, and we are looking to get into the Champions League quarterfinals if we're going to have to win, aren't we? Or get a 3-3 draw. So there's going to have to be goals in that one. But we start in the medical centre. That is because we have a tale of two torn calf muscles. Christian Erkinger is 6 to 12 days away, so a week or so. I don't think he's quite going to make it for Barcelona. And even if he does, look at that match sharpness, 35%. He's going to not really be in any condition to play. So that's unfortunate. But the disappointing news is that Jesus Vazquez has torn his calf muscle, which is essentially season over. He's sort of 2 to 3 months away. We're at early March. We're unlikely to see him back. He does love a pulled muscle, doesn't he? Look at that. Ridiculous stuff. So it's not the end of the world because he is kind of back up in a couple of positions, but it is obviously a player down, and it means that sort of first choice guys, Michelotti, for example, can't really get rested. So it does have an impact, maybe not on necessarily the first team, but certainly the freshness of the first team. Now, there is 3 games to catch you up on since last episode. Let's go and have a look at the first one, which is against Everton in the Premier League. We took an early lead when Conor McAtee's perfectly weighted pass was finished by Vassie. Everton pulled level before half-time and took all 3 points in the second half. So we were just thoroughly outplayed in this one. We took an early lead, and it all went downhill from there. Really, they were all over us. I couldn't seem to get them to stop, to stop them playing. And 2-1, to be honest, flattered us. It could have been a lot worse than that. So really disappointing. Next up, we played Southampton in the league. We took a first half lead with Pavlovic's first goal for the club. Southampton pulled level, but Fete Up secured the win. So we deserved to win this one. I wouldn't accuse us of being spectacular, but we did deserve to win it. Pavlovic with his first goal for the club, finally. He should be quite the beast in the air. He's got jumping reach of 18, strength of 16 and heading of 14. He should be more of a threat. But anyway, that was his first goal. And Fete Up rescued it for us after they got level. So, as I said, we did deserve it, but we weren't fantastic. Last game to catch you up on, FA Cup action against Swindon Town. We went in front in the first half when Nassari crossed for Matt Keach, but Swindon pulled level to send the tie into extra time. Nassari put us back in front before Stevens picked out Keach to seal the tie. So we were sloppy in this one. Truth be told, we deserved to win it. You can see that from the match stats, from the player ratings. But it wasn't really until extra time that we sort of kicked into gear and showed the extra quality that we have. So Matt Keach just keeps scoring in the FA Cup. 2 more from him. Omar Nassari got a goal as well. Rivas, our young Argentine centre-back, he got himself man of the match in this one. So that's fantastic to see, because with McKenna leaving, he's kind of his replacement in the squad. The big disappointment from this was McAtee picked up a bit of an injury. It's not too serious. Potential knee, I forget, is he actually still out? He might not even be back. But anyway, that was a bit of a disappointment. Morrow, it was sort of the same youngsters that got game time. Bogle had to go off as well. I think they both had bruises, actually. If I remember correctly. It's coming back to me now, which means we had to play Stevens as a wing-back, which with his tackling of 4 isn't ideal, but he got the job done. We got into the next round. We're into the quarterfinals where we're playing Southampton. You can see they're away from home. So that's hopefully 90 minutes from Wembley. But today it's all about this, Derby County and Barcelona. Quick update of the league table after that. Manchester United have run off into the distance. Nobody is catching them. With 10 games to play, they are 14 points clear. We are 5 points ahead of Liverpool. They do have a game in hand against us, though. And we're 10 points ahead of Everton, despite them beating us. And as they, again, 10 games to go. They're in 5th place. As long as we're in that top 4, then we will be in Champions League next season. Derby County, who are playing first up here, did actually go on and win the Carabao Cup. So well done to them. We got beaten by the eventual winners, which I think makes us second best. That's the way that works, isn't it? But we have to play them right now in the league. Now, we are the favourites for this one. Though, yeah, I guess we would be looking at the table, wouldn't we? They are a Frank Lampard coached team. He's gone back to where it all began for him as a manager. And quite a good manager he is as well. Adventurous passing style of play. We're expecting them to come out in this sort of a formation. You can see they got a 1-1 draw against Newcastle in the lead, left that very late. They were quite compact in that. They do attack down the wings. I'm wondering if we could do something similar to them, though. There's their passing network. Their key passes as well like to get in and around that final third before they get that key pass in. And this is a team we're sending out. Now, we are obviously focusing on the Barcelona game. My plan for Barcelona, we beat Juventus away playing like this. My plan for Barcelona is to do the exact same thing. So this is the team that we're playing. None of these guys are expected to feature in that game. Kelleher is in goal. The reason he's in goal is that Pickford is match fatigued. We've seen him make a few mistakes recently, so we're just going to give him a week off. Maybe he's tired and hope that comes back for us. So Kelleher goes in goal. It's Panzo, Pavlovic, Rivas, and Scott as the back four. Scott is suspended for the Barcelona game, which is why he is playing this one. It's Matteo and Palaversa in midfield. It's Indedi, it's Farai, it's Hudson-Odoi with Vassi up top. Let's go. So everybody's playing as expected. We're essentially matching up man for man. You may have noticed Pavlovic is unhappy. The reason that he is unhappy, what do you want to say to this? Pick up where they left off. We left off in extra time against a championship club, but all right, let's go with that. Carry on. We left off last game. We did pick up. We were going relatively well at that point. All right. Yeah, the reason that Pavlovic is unhappy, though, is because apparently at some point I promised him first team football. Not first team football. I promised him to go out on loan, which I don't remember doing. I've obviously clicked the wrong thing, thinking I was having a different conversation with him. So that is a little bit of a pain in the backside. Palaversa's picked up a little bit of a knock there, which isn't ideal. Can we get to that? No, we might have to take him off. I'm trying to think who I had on the bench as midfield options now. What we don't want to do, ideally, Liverpool's fallen behind to Forest. Go on, Dean Smith. That would be a good result for us. It would take a lot of pressure off this result, that's for sure. McGinn is there in their midfield. It's been a bit of a long old highlight at this point. I'd like to win this ball back if we can, please, boys. John Jules has it. Can we nick that? Oh, how have we not won that ball? Scott's there. He heads it down. Here we go with Palaversa with his tight thigh. Over the top there for Vassi. Can Vassi stick it away? Vassi! Oh, good save from the keeper. Vassi has been in quite the goal-scoring form. That's Rasic, of course, formerly of El Parish. Morrow is on the bench and Hannibal Mabry. Ideally, we want to keep Mabry fresh. So let's get Morrow on there, the youngster. Let's give it... he's not really a Mazzella, but we'll see how he goes. There's no point leaving a tight calf out there. That's just going to get worse, isn't it? So we'll take him off. Morrow's done quite well in the FA Cup, so it's a league debut for him. So it's a good chance to see exactly what he can do in the Premier League now. We are under quite a bit of pressure here, though, aren't we? It's not quite going to plan so far. We've given the demand more shout after this highlight. Although I say it's not going to plan, but we saw last time Hudson-Odoi with a nice little knockdown there for Indedi. Although they had possession, the highlight was actually ours. And are we going to see the same thing happen here? We've lost out there, and it's become a bit of a long old highlight. Can we get to that first? Hudson-Odoi's done really well again. Derby come away with it. Scott has that at right back. Can he get it down the line? He can. Here we go with Morrow. Let's see what the kid can do. Gets it over the top for Indedi. Can he pull a ball back? Get the cross in. There's Vassi at the near post. Oh, it's gone in. It's gone in. I don't know if it... Oh, is it going to be off... What's happened there? Offside. It may have been an own goal anyway. It didn't go in cleanly, did it? Oh, he's... Oh, I don't know about that. I think it's blocked. It's hit the defender, and then it's come back to him, and he's stuck it away. Another good interception there from Scott. Farai comes forward again. If Farai goes past one, Morrow has it now. Morrow loses out. It's a bit of a hospital pass to him, to be fair. And let's see. Oh, here we go. Another loose pass. They're all over the shop. Hudson-Odoi has it now. Hudson-Odoi makes no mistake. He's been in good goal-scoring form as well. That's the 5th of the season for him. It's 1-0 now to Brentford, and we're putting some really, really good pressure on them here, and we're forcing them into mistakes. It's a loose pass. Hudson-Odoi, good, what's the word for their bravery, I guess, to go and win that. And, well, goalkeeper stood there, trembling in his boots. A little bit of pee came out, I think. He was crapping himself, and it was a simple finish in the end for Hudson-Odoi. Here we go, another highlight. Panzo has it. What can he do? Back to Pavlovic. Matteo back to Panzo. Don't get caught in possession here, please, boys. Back to Kelleher. He gets it wide there for Rivas. Rivas goes across for Scott. This is so far so good. I like the way we're using the ball nicely. We're moving it back to front, side to side. We're winning the ball back off them as well. It's been a really good performance from us so far. I'd love a second goal, though, if we could get it. Pavlovic, good ball out there to find Hudson-Odoi. He goes over the top looking for Vassi. If he's onside, he's going to score, because that's what he's been doing lately. An 8th goal of the season for Vassi. Hudson-Odoi has himself a goal and an assist. And, well, this has been a wonderful, wonderful 27 minutes of football from Brentford. Pavlovic with a nice ball to find Hudson-Odoi. Hudson-Odoi looks up, sees the run of Vassi, plays it perfectly into his path, and one touch to settle himself, second touch back of the net, and this is wonderful, wonderful stuff. Not bad for a second 11. Alright, we do have Matt Keach on the bench as well. We could look to bring him on for a Premier League debut. It was very much another block. This has been a defensive masterclass as much as anything else. Here we go with Vassi again. Can he get us a third goal? He's gone a long way, but didn't quite look as confident that time, did he? Let's give the boys some praise. They've done really, really well so far. And have I just horribly jinxed that? And no, it's headed away by Panzo. Scott should get to that. He's quick. He's down the wrong side here. He's right-footed, of course, being a right back. But can he cut back in, do something here? No, he's been absolutely, absolutely floored by Rasic. Forest is now 2-0 up at Liverpool. John Jules gets forward, and we've been hit on the break. And it's 2-1. Well, that's disappointing, isn't it? Show some passion, boys. Come on. It was looking so good, and Scott just went a little bit too far there. Couldn't get back. Is that him there? He's done, I'll tell you what, he's done very, very well to go from on his backside to almost challenging to block the shot at the end. And what we don't want to do now is go in 2-2, having essentially dominated this first half. McGinn has it for them. Ball in field. John Jules has it. Rasic. Can we get a block in on him? No, we cannot. Ball over the top. Oh, dear. And it's another good block. And it's another good block again and again. And here we go with Farai bringing it away. And in the end, we've been hanging on there a little bit, despite essentially dominating the game. Manchester United is winning, which kind of is expected at this point. They're going to win the league, aren't they? Alright, what do we say? An assertive, don't get complacent, boys. Don't get complacent. Some calm, we have faith in you, Pavlovic. Some calm, we have faith in you, Mr. Morrow. And Vassi's been quite good up there, so very happy with you, mate. And we'll get back out there. I'm wondering, actually, Matteo is a little bit better in a deeper role anyway. I'm wondering, given that we have the lead, if we just want to do this. And, yeah, just be a little bit more cautious in midfield. Make it a little bit more difficult for them. And hopefully see this game out. I mean, if we keep a clean sheet in the second half, we've won the game. Rivas. Oh, Rivas gets caught in possession. What are you doing, Rivas? Can we get back and stop this? Kelleher makes the save. Let's go back off of attacking as well. Let's tell him to concentrate. And let's hope we get this ball clear, please, boys. Corner comes in towards the back post. It is headed away. Pavlovic. And Daddy will pick it up. And Morrow's looking nervous in midfield, which isn't ideally what we want. We've got another corner to defend now. Ball into the box. It's come back in again. And back post over the bar. All right, this is not quite going to plan anymore, is it? Let's close up these lines. I do wonder if they've maybe just changed a little bit the way that they're playing. And we'll take it off past the ball into space as well. And we might take it off that. Yeah, just be a little bit more sensible with the way we're going about things, perhaps. Let's demand a little bit more here. Morrow is looking particularly nervous. He's not necessarily a Mazzella. Let's throw him box to box and see if that helps him out at all. We don't want to have to sub the sub. But what we also don't want is Morrow stuffing something up that costs us 3 points here. We do need the points. If there's when we need to keep as much pressure on Manchester United as we can, I can't see us catching 14 points in 10 games, but you never know. Here we go with Vassi. Vassi gets a cross in. Back post, Hudson-Odoi's there, and Hudson-Odoi over the bar. Come on, boys. Did I praise? Okay, we'll give him some praise. That's fine. Liverpool's back to 2-1. Scott over a free kick. Another goal now would be absolutely huge. Morrow has it. He goes back to Madio. In there for Farai to Morrow. Back to Madio. Come on, boys. Come on. Rivas has it. Don't get caught in possession, mate. All the way back to Kelleher. Kelleher. Oh, Jesus Christ, mate. It's fine. Everybody breathe. Here we go with Panzo. He's got Hudson-Odoi down the line. Farai has it. He gets it forward. Looking. It's a good ball for Ndedi. Ndedi's in. Ndedi sticks it away. And that should be that. 3-1 now. A wonderful pass from Manuel Farai. And it's 3-1. And that should, as I said, that should be that. We'll give them some more praise. We certainly like to let ourselves get closed down, suck the defender in, let's say. Though it's not particularly rugby, we don't need to draw the defender in. You can just pass it quickly around them, that's fine. But a good finish from Ndedi, a wonderful pass from Farai. And that should have been that, but we've come straight back for a kickoff highlight. Are we going to put this game to bed once and for all? Or are we going to find ourselves in a tight game once again? Rasic gets forward, cross into the box, headed away by Scott. It's picked up by Ndedi, back to Morrow. He gets the ball forward, looking for Vassi, but can't find him. McGinn has it again. There's a good ball to the running man of, is that Louis Barry, I wonder? Thankfully for us, though, doesn't have his goal-scoring boots on, and it remains 3-1. And, well, that should... Oh, come on, boys. Just see this out. We've entered stoppage time. We're 2 goals up. Surely not. Surely not. A good header away there. I missed who it was. But a really good header. Liverpool's come back to 2-2. That's disappointing. But, of course, if we can hold on to win this, Morrow intercepts that pass. Again, he can't find a teammate with it, though. But if we can hold on to this, we will extend our lead over Liverpool by 2 points. There's another good header away. Farai has it. Can he pick a pass? He goes over the top for Vassi. Vassi's got a little bit of space. We've got men getting forward as well. Can we wrap this up? Vassi, pull it back, mate. He's got back post to Ndedi, and Ndedi gets himself a second. It is 4-1 to Brentford. And that is now that. Game done. 3 points in the bag. And a very, very convincing win against the Derby County side that, let's not forget, knocked us out of the Carabao Cup. They're not a bad side at all. And Vassi's done really, really well there. We've basically hit them on the break a couple of times, haven't we? And we do have the ability to do that. We've got good players, quick players. And, well, that's just wonderful stuff. Really, really happy with that performance. And as I said, it wasn't a first-choice team. But we've gone out there today and we've really put on a show. Really, really happy with that. Don't get complacent though, boys. Barcelona's next. So Brentford show the lethal touch. Ndedi on form. 2 goals for him. He's a wonderful player. Not a great hairline, but a wonderful player. He's a young man. He's a young man. He's 22 and look at that hairline. Anyway. Wait right there, guys. We have Barcelona coming up next. We need to win at the Nou Camp. Let's see if we can do it. Okay, welcome back. I am already sick with nerves and we haven't even started yet. So this is it. Champions League first knockout round, second leg. We aren't the favourites, so 3-1's not the worst odds, is it? Let's have a quick look here at what we're expecting. They're still a Setien coach team, obviously. We saw him last episode. Attacking, passing style. They are top of La Liga. The top of La Liga by 4 points. So that they are a good side. We saw what to expect from them last time out. They beat who's that? Levante 4-2. It's right there. I don't know why I can't read it. Mbappe and Haaland with the goals. Their team is just ridiculous. It's cheating. It's so good, isn't it? Very, very high up the pitch. Passing network is there. We can see though their heat map. There's nice pockets of space in front of that back four, and that's what we're going to look to try to exploit today. There's their passing network, like to get in and around that final third. So this is the team that we're sending out. It is Pickford in goal. It is Pavlovich and Soleil. Finally, they're slightly compatible, so we're going to play them both in this one. It's Bogle down the right. A reminder that Jack Scott is suspended, so he's not available for this one. It's Michelotti down the left. Mattio's going to play as the anchor man, just to basically try and stop them from creating anything through their number 10. Rambleson and Mabry in midfield. The new boy, Paolo, he goes up in the number 10 role. It's going to be Nassari. Now, I've been experimenting with Nassari as a deep-lying forward. We may have found his position in the team. We may have. Hopefully, he's going to get on the big stage and really prove to everybody this is where he belongs. Arp's going to play up top as well. Oh, come on. So they've got the attacking trio of Mbappe, Sterling and Haaland again. It's pretty much, I think, the same lineup they had in that first game. So hopefully, we've changed things up a little bit. Hopefully, that will maybe catch them out a bit. Bowen says pick up where they left off. Do we dare say that again? We were quite good against Derby, weren't we? All right, so pick up where you left off, boys. Some calm, we have faith. And, well, we need goals, don't we? We need goals. Whether it be, whether it's 1-0 or whether it's 3-3, we need goals. We can't afford... we can afford to sit back, I guess, and look for a 1-0. Yeah, I'm really hoping that playing like this, it'll stop them from playing, and that will be good enough to nick a goal. And already we can see that Nassari is looking as though he's going to let me down horribly here. Let's get creative. I do have Vassi and Dan on the bench. We have the option to go to wingers as well. I didn't put Ndedi on. Boggle's picked up an injury. We don't have another right back. It's a potential lower leg. It is a gash lower leg. He's going to have to just play through it. There's a ball over the top. Dodo is in. Who the hell's Dodo? Come on, don't do this to me. Sterling's there. Cross in. Boggles heads it away, and it's 1-0. We needed 2 goals. Well, we need 2 goals now. 2 goals to cancel out their away goals, and yeah, they've just got in down the side of us, haven't they? Not the best header from Bogle. He's not the best defensive player, but McAtee's not registered, and Scott is injured. Come on, boys, calm down. Calm down. Just relax. We haven't seen anything from us, really, have we? So do we put this down to a failed experiment, perhaps, and we go back to wingers? What do we do with this? What do we do with this? What about a passionate... Show them what you're all about in the second half. Pickford's looking furious. I don't know why, mate. All right, I have faith in you. Pavlovich, a little bit more from you, please, mate. Michelotti, don't get yourself sent off. Do we go with Nassari? Oh, you did so well versus Swindon. Why can't you play as well versus Barcelona? It would be Hudson-Odoi and Dan to come on as wingers, wouldn't it? It would be for Nassari and probably Matteo. Although Mabry's not having a great game, but he can produce, can't he? So it would have to be Matteo that went off. Or would we play Matteo at right back just because and take Jaden Bogle off? Let's give it 5 minutes here. Let's see if we can get anything going. We can't afford to give it too long though, because we do need 2 goals. Here we go, Mabry. Please stick this in, boys. Back post. It's there. It's off the line by Haaland. Another chance there. Paolo, and it's blocked away. And, well, if they get a second, it really doesn't change too much. But ideally, we don't want them getting a second. Come on, boys. Come on. Can we get to that? No, it's not. This isn't working, is it? It's not working. That is 2-0. Is he offside? He might be offside. He is offside. But we've seen enough. That this idea of mine is not clearly working. I tell you what, let's try that. Let's take it off of exploit the middle. Let's give that. I'm really reluctant to change, aren't I? How offside was it? Yeah, he's quite offside. Just a little bit mistimed, wasn't it? So yeah, let's go ahead with that change. Let's demand more. And it's still not really working for us, so let's make this change then. No, not that one. What do we want? Tactics. This one. So we want to go back to this. How's Bogle holding up? He's not doing too bad. All right. So Dan, you come on for Matteo. He's on a booking. It probably makes sense to do that. Hudson-Odoi, you come on there. Everything else there is more or less fine. Let's take it off of that. That's all fine. Let's go and put pressure on them. Yeah. I'm a little bit terrified at getting done over the top by Mbappe and Raheem Sterling, but it is what it is, isn't it? We need goals. We need to find goals very, very soon here. If we can get one, we're right back in this tie. But we're not particularly looking as though we're going to get one right now, are we? We're going to have to change something else here. Mabry's not having a great game. So let's go like this. Let's put you as an advanced playmaker on attack. We'll go with 2 up top. And you get this feeling we're getting ever increasingly desperate here, don't you? All right, come on, boys. Come on. I've got faith in you. Come on, Mr. Vassi. You've been in good goal-scoring form. Let's go and get another one. We've got a corner to defend here. Let's get it headed away and go up the other end. Oh, and it's 2-0. Like I say, it doesn't change too much because, we had to get 2 goals anyway, so it doesn't change. We're going to get stuck in now as well. But it's 4-2 on aggregate, 2-0 on the night, and I think we've just come up a little bit short here, haven't we? Haaland's effort, Pickford is pissing me off. He's just walking around, getting his rave on. Calm down, boys. Come on. Here we go with a highlight. Pavlovic. If we can get a goal, at least we just get that little bit of moment of hope, don't we? Michelotti back to Pavlovic. Goes back to Pickford. Pickford launches it upfield. It's there for Vassi. Knocks it down for Fete Up. Can Fete Up do something wonderful? Fete Up goes through a couple. Oh. You just half expected that in the back of the net. We've got another corner to defend here. We didn't do too well defending the last one. We've done better that time. Paolo has it. Can the new boy do something for us here? He's gone wide. We've got Hudson-Odoi in the middle. There's a man in the box. There's a man at the back post. Hudson-Odoi, penalty ref. He's still there. Hudson-Odoi's nicked it. Fete Up! Fete Up gets us back in the tie. Everybody stopped expecting a penalty. Except for Hudson-Odoi. He's nicked it. And it's 2-1. And we are back in this tie now. What is the Barcelona defender doing? Dodo, no wonder Dodos are extinct. And Fete Up, what a finish that is. His 16th of the season. Let's go get this second goal, boys. Come on, back from the dead. Oh, it's another highlight. There's 4 minutes of stoppage time to go. Can we get to that? Haaland has only gone and won them the game. An 18th of the season for Haaland. And everybody, bring it down a level. We need 2 goals in 4 minutes of stoppage time. It's a cracking finish. Show some passion, boys, but that is very much that, isn't it? Oh, what a it's a stunning strike. It really is. Oh, sorry, guys. Oh, we just weren't good enough to beat that team, were we? Maybe I got the tactics wrong at the start. Maybe we should have just gone again. Unlucky, boys. So FC Barcelona triumph over Brentford in the second leg. We get knocked out of the Champions League. Bogle's injury is not... I don't really care, mate. You've cut yourself. We've got money in the bank. It's not a bad first attempt at the Champions League. I think there's a lot of teams we would have beaten. That Barcelona team is ridiculously strong. So... let me know what you guys think in the comments. I don't think there's too much shame in going out to them. It's just a case of what could have been, especially in that first leg. If we could have taken a lead there, then maybe something else could have happened, but not to be. But guys, that'll do it for today. If you have enjoyed that, please do hit thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and we'll come straight back next episode. Manchester City at home, and then we will go to Southampton in the FA Cup quarter-final. We are 90 minutes from Wembley. Let's have a quick look at the rest of the quarterfinals there. Liverpool's still in against Brighton. City and Spurs are going to knock, one of them's going to knock each other out. Leeds and Norwich are the other quarterfinals, sorry. So there is, Liverpool aside, a big chance to go and win this thing, although we have struggled against Spurs. But anyway, that'll be next episode. We'll see if we can get ourselves to Wembley for the FA Cup semi-final. Until then, guys, Open Aussieville, and thank you so much for watching. Sorry, we're out of the Europe. Take care.